Yo, welcome back. I have been uploading a lot this week because I've been playing Path of Exile 2. I decided to give it another try, and I first tried the huntress again. Instead of going the disengaged shit, I went for the tornado and the whirlwind thing. I made it to Act 2, the final boss. It wasn't, and then I stopped. I just didn't feel good playing, if I'm honest. I also tried before quitting. I tried the getting frenzies and using the lightning spear throw. To be fair, that was fun, but it was fun only when I had frenzy charges. Without frenzy charges, it felt annoying and boring. I was just hitting enemies for nothing. Then I got one charge and I was clearing them. Like, the difference between damage is too high. That's why I even did this chart like 2 minutes ago. Let's see. So if you look here, this is what the normal damage should be. And here's what the huntress damage is without frenzy charges. But when you get a frenzy charge, like, it feels good. Like, you're clearing things pretty good. Like, you're having fun. You're going from group to group, clearing. It's not that high, like, but it's a bit higher than what the normal damage should be. I totally forgot about this. Boss fights. Boss fights are the most annoying bullshit thing there is because of frenzy charges. Like I said, if you're playing with the lightning spear, you pretty much deal no damage during boss fights, so you just have to hit dodge for like 10 or 20 minutes. And if you have mana issues or any kind of like damage issues because you didn't get any good gear or any good orbs to craft or mode craft gamble, you're pretty much stuck in the boss fight, just retrying and retrying. Today is the 11th. I do think they like buffed the chances for orbs and all that to drop. However, I think the main problem with the huntress is early game. And what do I mean by early game? Well, early game, you start off with disengage, the parry, and the two tornadoes. There's also the exploding bomb. With all of those skills, what you do is press one button. I have mine to my side button, and wait for the enemy to attack, or wait for your characters to do three skills. So you're just standing there still, and then you press another button to do another skill, whether it be disengage or the tornadoes. If you do disengage, you can do the exploding thing. But even after wasting so much time, you deal no damage. And here's the thing. I went back, I created a monk, I played with the staff, because I wanted to try the Shelly or whatever, the dark monk. The game felt completely different. I was getting 1 or 2 power charges, and I was pretty much mowing down the packs. Wait, another thing. The power, like the killing hand or whatever, the monk gets level 1. The huntress gets the same skill, but instead of power, it gets a frenzy. Like a level, not level 3, it's like the tier 3 gem or whatever. Why? It's the same skill, pretty much. You dash and you cool them, then you get a charge. Why does the monk get it early, but she doesn't? What? I mean, it's probably so that you use the parry and disengage to get charges instead of just doing damage then cooling them. I'm guessing that's why, but that's dogshit design. Anyways, I made it with the monk to end game. It was a bit annoying mostly because I wasn't getting any good drops. So my damage was low for the most part. Apart from that, it was lower than the first time I played when the game or instead of beta or an alpha when they're released to the public. The most annoying fight was Count Genor, simply because when you use Tempest Flurry while he's attacking, and then you try and dodge, you do dodge, but then you get snapped back towards where the count is like hitting, so you always get hit once unless you dodge, spam dodge. It feels buggy and shitty, just getting dragged back, even though you technically dodge and in your screen you did dodge, like you're outside, then you just get dragged. It's dog shit. They did do a patch yesterday. I'm pretty sure they lowered mob speed and all that. I haven't tried it since. We'll try it again if there's anything that feels worse or better. I'll probably just edit the video. However, mob speed wasn't really a problem of mine. Yeah, mob speed wasn't a problem. It was mostly gear drops. I pretty much only had one ring until like Act 3 because they just didn't drop, and I didn't want to waste gold on them. Since the first time I played the game, I had more rings than I needed. Like I had a whole stash tab full of rings. Yet all of a sudden none started dropping. Let's see, I think that was about it for my experience. Oh yeah, well, let me just say this. When you have the huntress, like this is the positive. When you have frenzy charges with the huntress and you're using skills like the lightning throw or lightning spear, it is fun. I just think that should be the base skill damage. Let's see. There also needs to be, oh yeah, another electrocution. If you have frenzy dance or whatever, the persistent buff to get frenzy charges, as the huntress, you need the electrocution support gem. But that support gem drops around Act 3. So you pretty much can't get frenzy charges like consistently until Act 3. And the problem with me is I invested into shock. That way I could deal more damage since I was going lightning. The problem is going for the electrocution support removes the chance of shocking. So if I wanted to get to go with frenzy dance or whatever, I would technically have to just completely refund all my points in the skill tree or passive tree, and to do that I would need more gold, which by the way they nerfed gold droppings for sure. Like I was barely getting any, I feel like. Then again, I guess I wasn't doing like every boss and every like side mission since I already did it when the game came out. I think that's about it. Is there anything else? Yeah. Basically, don't play Huntress, at least until they add more skill gems for her that make her fun. Her current playstyle is just standing still, making whirlwinds or doing the parry, then doing something else which doesn't even do damage compared to the monk. Which, by the way, the monk is basically just a melee huntress, but better in terms of damage. Peace. So yep, I'll probably start uploading again next week. Some interesting things have happened. Alright.